Hey everybody, welcome back to AAmbulance Studios. I'm back with another gear item of the week. So today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite overdrives, and I'm a huge overdrive nut. I love them. It's my favorite pedal to have on a pedal board. But today I'm going to be specifically talking about the Ibanez Tube Screamer. So roll that fucking montage shit. Alright, so today I'm talking about the Ibanez Tube Screamer, and today I have the smaller version, which is the Tube Screamer Mini, and it is just as good as the other ones. It's just in a smaller package. So it's a very simple pedal. You have a tone knob here, you have an overdrive here, which is your your distortion sound, if you will, and then you have a level. So there's many different ways you can use this pedal to push other amps, to give yourself a little sustain and distortion. I'm going to go over all of them, and I'm going to be playing through my Gibson SG, and I will also play through a Fender Stratocaster so you can hear some single coil sounds as well. So let's get right into it. All right, so up first, this is my guitar, and this is my clean tone. That's both pickups. Super clean. It's not going to break up or do anything crazy as I'm playing it. So I'll dig into it real quick just to let you see. Yeah, so that's straight clean. Straight into the amp. So the amp I'm using is modeled off of a 69 dual reverb, and Fender amps just have a great clean sound, and they're a great pedal platform. So live I would usually use a Fender Blues Deluxe. You can see right back right there. Either that or a Hot Rod Deluxe. Sometimes I'll also use an Egnator Rebel 30 if I don't feel like carrying a big ass amp. What I do is I take all my tone, bass, mids, and treble, turn them all the way up, no gain or nothing, and then just adjust the volume knob, and then I'll hit it with a Tube Screamer, or if you checked out my other gear item of the week with the Jekyll and Hyde, that's my favorite distortion pedal. Make sure and go check that out as well. So let's get straight into it. Here's the clean sound. So what you can do is, I'm going to set everything to noon so you can hear what the pedal sounds like by itself. And that's in the middle position. So I'm going to go down to the bridge real quick. So yeah, that bite's pretty good. And then you put it into the neck here. So yeah, the thing about this pedal is it kind of is a mid boost type pedal. So it's going to take your low end and kind of drop it off. So like I was saying with some other overdrive pedals, they have a bass boost built in on some of those if you want to bring that back in. This one doesn't have it. But so I'm going to go through and turn it all the way up. So this is if you kind of want to get a little lead tone. I'm going to turn it up, and you'll need to, adjust your level. And I'm going to leave the tone in the middle. So it kind of gives you like a nice warm tone to your guitar, so you can get a little. I think it sounds really good. And you can also turn up the, adjust the tone here. And I love to just take it and find a sweet spot. I'll try to find like a sweet spot for just a good crunch sound. So let's do that. So that's just a little demo, kind of playing through it with that. So another thing that's really awesome to do that you can do with this pedal is turn the drive all the way off and turn the volume all the way up. And it gives a nice boost to your already distorted amps. So a lot of metal guys will take one of these. If you go on the internet, the popular pedal right now is like the Maxon, which it's OD 808 or something like that. Essentially, Maxon invented this pedal, and then Ibanez, there's a whole backstory to it. They came out around the same time. They're pretty much the same pedal. A lot of people will say that the Maxon is better, but that's all up to you and personal preference. Try them both out. So I'm going to switch over here to a high gain amp, high-ish gain amp. So what I'm going to do here is take this and turn the overdrive all the way off and turn the volume all the way up. And we're going to drive the front end of that amp. So keep in mind, I'm using a digital amp sim, so it's not going to sound as great as a real tube amp would. But you're still going to get the effect of driving the preamp tubes of that amp. And I'm going to put the tone right in the middle, and then we'll push that up a little bit. This can also be used as a boost for solos. So if you want to bring your volume up a little bit when you hit a solo, it's great for that as well. So here is the amp, without the pedal, and then I'll engage the pedal. What I think it really does, it's kind of a subtle thing that no one ever really talks about, but it gives you that, which I think makes your guitar sound really good, is the kind of string noise in between your strumming, and this really helps bring that out in your guitar. So listen for that noise. So notice how it doesn't have it when I disengage the pedal. Just sounds kind of dull and lifeless without the pedal. You engage the pedal and it just brings all those tones and creamy goodness right out. So listen to how it just pops up and comes alive. I'll do an open and then switch back and forth. Yeah, so overall, it's a really awesome pedal. It's at least something you need to buy and try at least one time in your life. So I've picked up a bunch of these over the years. You can stack them, have, one going into the other one, like a volume boost into a dirty, with the overdrive up on the other one. It's really up to you. Sky's the limit with these pedals, but you can get these used for $50 or something, especially the little ones. And then once you get obsessed with them, like I am, you can start moving up to the higher end ones. Like they got all kinds of crazy ones, like a TS9, TS8. They made a bunch of different models. So, make sure and check them all out. So let me hook up the Strat and let you hear how it sounds with a single coil. So this is my Stratocaster. It's made in Mexico. It is the Roland version of it. So it's got their pickup built in it. So you can see on the bottom, we won't get too much into that, but I can control MIDI with this as well. I won't be doing that today though. So I'm just going to put it down into the bridge, turn it off. Let's put it back into a neutral position like we had earlier. So here's the regular distorted sound. All right, so let's go back over to the clean amp real quick. Again, this is the 69 dual reverb. This is it. I'm going to put it back on. I'll just pick a tone I like. So, and I'll switch back and forth. I love the way these sound on single coil pickups, especially Strats. Something about the Strat is if you put it in position 4, which is these two pickups, I think they're out of phase, gives it a really good, awesome tone. All right, so I'm going to throw a little reverb and delay just so you can hear it. right, so that's just a quick overview of the pedal. If you want me to do some head-to-heads with some of my overdrive pedals, leave me a comment below, and I'd be fucking happy to do it. So just let me know. So now I'm just gonna hit my loop here and jam a little bit on this, and I will see you all next week.